Why did my stepdad go completely still when he realized what he'd just carried out to the curb? I've been living with my mom and her husband Dale for about a year now. He's not a monster. He's just one of those men who needs everything squared away. Tools on pegboard outlines, garage floor swept every Sunday, a laminated chore list on the fridge that he genuinely enforces. And then there's me, 17, who leaves a plate on the counter and doesn't fold laundry the second it's dry. He's been on me since week 1 about being a slob, which is funny because my room isn't bad. It's just not his. My mom mostly stays out of it. I think she knows I'm still adjusting. Dale takes it personally. So when I got home that Thursday and he was standing in the kitchen with his arms crossed and my closet door open down the hall, I knew. Come here. There was a wooden cigar box on the table. Mine. It lives on the top shelf behind my winter coat and a stack of yearbooks. There was no reason on earth for him to have found it. Why were you in my closet? Because your room's a disaster and somebody has to be the adult. He pointed at a chair. Sit. I sat. My heart was already going because I knew what was in that box and I knew exactly what it looked like to somebody who didn't. The plastic bag was on the table. So was the money. $412 in 10s and 20s and a lot of 5s. One chance. Explain this. Dale, if you just— I have been patient with you. He wasn't yelling. He had that tight, shaking voice that's worse than yelling. Drugs. In my house. Where your little sister sleeps. It's not Dale, it's my dad. I know you miss your dad. That's not a license to poison yourself. And he picked up the bag and walked to the back door. Something happened to my body. I was sitting and then I was standing and I couldn't feel my legs. My brain was sending signals and nothing was answering. Dale! Dale! Stop! He was already outside. The bin lid was already up. He tore the bag open over it and shook it and gray dust came up in the porch light like smoke. I heard someone screaming and it was me. That's not— Stop! This is for your own good. He was shaking it out faster. Your mother works doubles to keep this house. This is how you thank her? I got a hand on the bag and he pulled it away like I wasn't there. Kept shaking. My legs went. I caught the railing. He shook out the last of it, dropped the bag in the bin and closed the lid. There. Done. When your mother gets home, we're having a conversation. I couldn't get air. He was standing there waiting for me to fight him, waiting for me to confess. That was my dad. What? I looked up at him. That was my dad. From the funeral home. Those are his ashes. Every bit of color went out of his face. That's what I was trying to say. The money's for the urn. I've been saving 2 years. Every birthday. Every yard I mowed. Mom said we'd get a good one when we could afford it and I didn't want her to have to. I couldn't finish it. Oh my god. His hand went up to his mouth. Oh my god. The back door opened. My mom, still in scrubs. She looked at his face, then at me, folded over the railing, then at the bin. What happened? I said. He thought I had drugs. I told him it was dad. She looked at the bin for a long time. You put Marcus in the trash. I thought I was trying to help him. Did you let him say one word? She looked at me. I looked right back at her. I told him twice. She barely spoke to him for 2 weeks. She bought the urn anyway, with his name engraved. It's on my shelf. It's empty. Here's the part I need to say honestly because I think it matters more than the rest of it. The week after, I got very quiet. Not sad exactly, just flat and far away from everything. And there were a couple of nights where I lay there thinking the world would run smoother without me in it. Like I was the friction in it. I didn't have a plan. But the thought kept showing up and I didn't tell anyone. My mom figured it out anyway, the way mothers do. She sat on the end of my bed and didn't ask me anything. She just said, "You've gone somewhere. Come back." And it all came out. She got me in with someone through her hospital. I've been going since March. It's the least dramatic thing in this whole story and it's the only part that actually changed anything. If you're reading this and that thought has moved into your head, that everything would be easier without you, that's not a fact you've discovered. It's grief talking in your own voice. Call or text 988 if you're in the US. It's free. You don't have to be at the edge to use it. Dale apologized 4 times. The 4th time I told him it was fine, mostly because I wanted him to stop. But he did one thing. He went out that night with a headlamp and a dustpan and knelt on the concrete for 2 hours. And he got some of it. Not much. A little. It's in the urn now. My mom says it counts. I've decided it does.